Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a tarot reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But as well, I want to thank you in advance for your love and support in the form of likes for this video, comments down below, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, do keep in mind as well as we move on forward with the reading, this is meant to pertain to the following 48 hours for you individually, beginning around when you are guided or drawn to this reading, not just following when I post it, okay? So it's timeless in that sense. But we're gonna jump right into it, keep it simple, and pull from the Tattoo Tarot deck. So let's do some shuffling. I just heard you are a master. You're a master, okay? I feel like it's whatever you decide to develop, create, wrap oneself up with. Something you've been working on perfecting in one way, shape, or form. Okay. For Aquarius for the next 48 hours. For Aquarius. I just heard your North Node taking a relevance. And I actually, fun fact, do have, as I pick a card off the ground, I do have Aquarius in my North Node within my chart. But yeah, with the Three of Pentacles coming out for the center of your reading, talking about how the next 48 hours entail a true level of people noticing you, okay, or multiple levels, people seeing you as someone who's shining is what I'm getting. Productive, growing up, okay, for some, mature, they finished that with ing, maturing, glowing through your work, okay, staying busy, but also finding a bit of time here and there for self-care, okay. Oh, I just heard that's a lot as I had that moment of just kind of catching my breath. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Underneath it all, my friend, you in the next 48 hours and even surrounding it, focused on your pentacles, on your stability. It just feels like at times you could be overly serious. May have something to do with connected to somehow spirit and what they're saying or their presence. But I do feel like underneath it all, you just are, they're saying, they're swearing, but I'm going to reword it, not messing around, okay? You just are wanting to get things done the right way, okay? And it feels like you're thinking about a situation that may not be within the next 48 hours, but afterwards, and maybe even before this 48-hour period. It could be for some within this 2-day period, but I do feel like either way, you're just doing it and doing it right. Whatever it is you're wrapping yourself up with that benefits you financially, okay? I just heard the fruits of your labor, my friend, okay? Now, the fact that I keep saying my friend, I feel like connection takes a true focus, even if it's connections that don't take a focus for the next 2 days. Thinking about how you're easily connecting with people, the right kinds of people recently, okay? Who you don't connect with, absolutely purposeful, okay? They are either toxic, going to hinder you, or bring your vibration down. There's a true need for you to keep a high vibration as an example to set the mood, the tone in a situation or multiple. Does that make sense? I feel as if, as I split it to the Seven of Cups as well, I almost said Seven of Pentacles, you have a lot of options when it comes to money investments as well as career options moving forward, and that will be a reminder in one way, shape, or form in the next 48 hours. So let's continue for Aquarius. The Lovers, okay? I feel as if you truly love whatever it is you're doing, wrapping oneself up with. There's a vibe that people just see exuding from oneself is what I'm getting from you as an Aquarius, and they just love it, okay? People seeing you as somebody who they're saying is going places, just is thriving through what they do. There's more happening behind the scenes than meets the eye if you're running an online business or just posting on social media. It feels like your presence on social media could be quite minimal these days. In one way, if it's for work, no, not so much, but I feel like personal social media posts have dwindled for a lot of Aquarians. They're saying most of which drawn to this reading due to how busy you've been, okay, or just maybe not feeling as connected to it or feeling needing the space from it. Abundance, we're taking this, okay? I just feel as if people loving you is bringing in more abundance, right? And I feel like the attention, the praise, the compliments, that's all giving you a sense of abundance as well. Okay, but I do see monetary gain being more than expected in the upcoming days. Okay, you may have a deposit in your account in the next 48 hours, and that just helps you pay a bill or just gets you back on the right track. I do feel like the shopper within you, okay, the materialistic individual within you, that side of you, is wants to just keep coming out recently and will in the next 48 hours. They're saying don't overdo it, but also don't hold back from buying something you intuitively know is meant for you, okay, at this point along your path. There's going to be a focus as well with the Four of Cups on what is it meant for you, who isn't meant for you. You know there has been to an extent recently, especially if you've been wrapped up with a somewhat new situation. Don't let people get you down, okay? It feels like you could deal with some annoyances, difficult energy, background noise, and more of that in the upcoming days past this 48-hour period. But it's like you are productive getting things done, showing people what you're made out of, making money, but you're burnt out. But in this deck, there is a Nine of Wands that entails no color. It looks like a coloring book before you get to coloring in the lines or outside of them. Interesting. They're saying that's purposeful for this reading. You have a choice. But I do feel as if in the midst of things feeling quite draining or drained as far as your resources go, you're still moving forward, still doing what you have to do. Again, implementing self-care. But things feel colorful, okay? It feels like a level of fulfillment is coming through in the next 48 hours in more than one way, okay? Expected to have more of which moving forward. There's something about you being pushed to think multiple times in the next 48 hours, some very consistently, about how people expect you to be in charge, or people expect you to take a leadership role, or people expect you to know what you're doing, or all of which, okay? Don't let the chaos of a situation alter you in any way, shape, or form. I just feel a very judgmental, a hint of judgment for some, more for others, but very confident vibe about you. Well, I just heard to be an Aquarius is to get it done. To get it done, okay? This obviously is meant to come out. The Ten of Pentacles again, my friend. Getting towards that financial comfort. It's like there's a focus on past stresses, okay? You could feel a little bit stressed in regards to all that you have to accomplish, but I feel as if you do prioritize and get it done either way, or you could stress for a hot second and then check oneself and be like, okay, no, you're not going to stress. Your spirituality could be a little bit stressful. Your dreams, I do feel as if you are exhausted and need to prioritize getting a significant amount of sleep each night if you can manage that. But I do feel like for whatever reason you're flashing back or being reminded about past stresses. I'm going to put this back in the deck, but I do feel like a level of stress in one way, shape, or form, or someone else stressing around you, however it ends up working for you individually, reminds you why something needs to come to an end. There is a vibe about you where it's like confident, motivated, doing it, getting it done, but you could feel a little bit on edge or just kind of hints of emotion here and there in the next 48 because you're so tired and depleted. But I feel as if you're reminded of the abundance to be like, well, isn't it worth it, Aquarius? Yes. We know the answer is yes. With the Magician coming out, you're manifesting a lot. I almost said all you desire. Some of you might not feel that's the case, but I feel like things are in your hand. There's a level of control that you're gaining as you move forward, even past this 48-hour period. Okay, I just heard corn on the cob. I don't know how that pertains to you. But I do feel as if you're pushed to recognize that things are changing for you in a lot of ways. Any situation you wrap yourself up with, decide to continue or begin moving forward, you conquer, okay? This isn't your past. I just feel like you have the intuition, the ability, the strengthened skill sets at this time to create what you desire in your physical reality, to see your dreams become real, okay? And I know that sounds almost unrealistic, but it's true, okay? Spirit's saying we will heighten what we need to when we need to just get it done. Okay, it feels like you're very connected to spirit. You could be a healer. I feel as if you are recognizing or remembering in the next 48 hours that you are a true god or goddess. Damn. Okay, I did not expect that one to come out. But what else do we have for Aquarius? Okay. We're going to take the Ace of Swords. Certain habits taking a focus in the next 48 hours, but you also are being pushed to recognize that you need to put this crown on, or keep it on moving forward. People are viewing you with, okay, a halo above your head, or just for most of you, this crown being quite present, a royal way about you, okay? A very leadership way about you. And there's a fresh start on the horizon that you almost expect and know, and it's what you're manifesting at this time, okay? It feels like a huge part of your motivation, a focus on doing what's right for you, okay? There's a way about you in the next 48 hours and moving forward, and even before that potentially, where it's like, I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm gonna get the job done. I'm gonna do what I have to do, keep it open ear, but I just know what I'm doing, okay? Saving up money, thinking about your savings for a passionate fresh start, okay? The anxiety of others, might alter your energy somehow, but don't let it get the best of you, okay? I do feel like you're trying to gain a level of control, clarity on this passionate fresh start, which could be related to the Ace of Swords, okay? It's the next 48 hours where you are truly remembering that you have that caring, motherly side of you, male or female, and again, another crown, okay? Feeling quite fabulous is what I'm getting. When you feel the inclination to move slowly, don't you dare speed it up, okay? Physically, how you accomplish things, do things at a natural pace. You are going to accomplish what you need to when you need to, period. Let that reminder help you move forward with confidence and at an appropriate pace, okay? There could be another reason or multiple other reasons why you're meant to accomplish something or move towards something a lot slower than you might have normally, okay, or other people would. All right, a key to your future is on the horizon, and you can feel it in your bones in the next 48 hours as they're saying you count your money. I do feel like it's going to be an amazingly abundant next 48 hours for you. Just keep your head held high, keep that crown on your head or put it back on once again, and move on forward towards financial comfort and other levels of abundance for you and only you, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself the most amazing next 48 hours, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.